Me, Sophia, and Alexis were supposed to do the talent show together as the Cheetah Girls. When Sophia and Alexis started becoming friends with this bitch I didn't like, she smoked cigs, which reminded me of my abuser at home, who burned cigs on me, so I grew super hateful towards her. She would smoke with them and try to pressure me into doing it. I said no, and my friends thought I was lame for it all and said, I need to get in with the cool kids. I kept saying no, but that solidified their friendship with each other. Anyways, Sophia asked me for the Cheetah Girls CD so they could practice. I said, they? Who's they? And she changed her story and said, I mean, to listen to and remember the song we're practicing. I was reluctant. I said, we're all still doing it together, right? And she said, yes, of course. I gave her the CD, and when the talent show came around, I saw Sophia, Alexis, and the other bitch, all dressed up as the Cheetah Girls, and I ran up to them and asked why they didn't include me. They said they just didn't want to be my friend anymore, after the way I hated on the other girl for so long and didn't include her in the group of friends, that I was a bad person or whatever. And I said, you and Alexis changed and started smoking cigs. That's not like them. And Sophia was like, you don't know who we are. You're just a lame blah blah. She went off on my basically. It all made sense because I was super worried during the whole time before the talent show and kept wondering why we weren't practicing anymore. This was the days before smartphones and internet and stuff, so I didn't know their number and couldn't look it up, therefore couldn't call their house phones. Only saw them at school when they would ignore me. I was furious, asked why they couldn't pick another song, but they all went on stage and sang and danced all the choreography I had made for the three of us. Then, and when they were done, they got the CD back, and Sophia almost put it in her bag, but I asked for it back, and she broke it and stomped on it, and they all laughed and waiting for me to go on stage. I was next after them and was supposed to be singing the same song. The coordinator was like, I thought you were in a group. I said, no, I'm not anymore, and they said, are you still going to do the Cheetah Girls too? I said no, and they said, you can't change last minute. And I was going to cry. And the girls behind him were laughing. And I said, then just count me out. And she told me, you know, what? Maybe we can make an exception for you. What other song will you sing? I said, all I know is the national anthem. She said, go out and sing it. So there I was, a fourth grader with a Cheetah Girls costume on dead in the center of stage, singing the fucking national anthem, as those three bitches looked at me with such hate for being able to recover. Everyone clapped, and it was a good moment, but after that I didn't have any friends beyond them, so I just sat alone with the outcasts and became good friends with a few people there who I played Yu-Gi-Oh with. Oh, childhood, I will never forget you all. Geek X, Wad Up Jordan, and Tyler Thoe 3, who taught me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh with them and had chocolate milk chugging contests. Y'all were some real friends. Edit, for a reference on how long ago that was. I'm 22 YO in my second semester of my MA.